between how the customer reaches service desk, how we will fulfill their request or resolve their issues. Internal external customers. What is a ticket? Different types of ticket, incident, service request, and alert ticket. Difference between incident and service request. That is also we discussed. Different priorities, ticket priorities and impact. How you will understand impact of the ticket. How can we understand the impact and priorities? How to prioritize the ticket? Okay. Next, response and resolution time. So what is a ticket response and resolution time? What happens if you are not resolved by the given resolution time or a due time? It is going to the SLA violations. What is meant by SLA violation? Okay, SLA violations. What is a ticket holding? Ticket transfer and escalations. Different types of service days. SLA, OLA, UC. Okay, and different support levels. How the service desk reach it, how a customer able to reach a service desk, internal or external service desk. What are the service desk softwares? What are the different service desk softwares? What are the monitoring tools? How to handle the frustrated or a angry customer? What is service desk analyst will do it? Okay. You see, in the matter wise, it is little different, but what I explain it is, you can add those points also. Okay. If you want, you can also get that information from here. What is from this one? Okay. Some few things you can directly, questions you can read it from there. That is also best option. What is SOP, standard operating procedure? Hmm. Okay, these things we didn't discuss. Wantedly, I avoided because it will take time. Again, I have to spend another half an hour. We do not have that much time. It's a regular class. We are already discussed. Just see, important thing is always what's the difference between incident and service request. If you go down, then you can find that related examples also. Okay, examples. Service ticket, incident ticket. What's the difference? Service and incident ticket differences here also. And if you go like this, here it is comparison. Okay, incident and service request differences or comparison. What is the definitions and very importantly, examples. Even I written some examples here. You can also see certain real life examples, incident ticket example, service ticket example. What's the difference in one single line? Okay. So this is about your service desk. So as I said, I missed something, means one point I didn't told. So that is, we'll see that. That is a ticket life cycle. In some people, in certain interviews, guys, depends upon the person who is take care of your interview. Based on that, the interview questions also like that only. In some batches got this type some questions. Some other batches may not get the same questions like that. We can't fix in one single question paper. You have to go with the multiple question. That's why I'm yesterday also I'm giving a value points on this. Okay, possible asking questions. Any interview go, these are all commonly asking questions. And plus, of course, we have to cover everything. So don't think like this question they may not ask you in interview. Don't think like that. They may be asked in interview. We don't know who is an interviewer right now and who what questions they will ask. We don't know. We can't predict anything. Just we have to prepare for everything. Yeah. How to handle the frustrated or angry customers. Okay. What's the difference between incident and problem management? Yeah. Here it is. Ticketing systems. Already yesterday we discussed, right? Zendesk, Jira Service Management, ServiceNow, voice ticket. We have seen the voice ticket demo also, how the ticket will be raised and how we can handle the ticket. So voice ticket, PMC Helix ITSM, Freshworks, GLPI, like a different type of service desk softwares or ticketing softwares. Okay, help desk softwares are there. Anything is same. Next, monitoring tools. Different monitoring tools. NagOS, SolarWinds Orion, SolarWinds NPM, PRTG, PRTG monitoring tool, Op Manager. We are already seen Op Manager demo also. Okay, you can type in Google demo Op Manager, then you can find the demo link. You can check with the demo link. Okay, that is a monitoring tools. Remote access. So in our regular work, so one of the thing is supporting to the customer. You can use telephone call. By telephone, you are telling what is the issue is got it. So we'll guide them to how to resolve it. We have to support to the customer, right? Another one is email communication. Another one is through this service desk stars, ticketing tools. So live chats also possible. Live communication. We do like a chat type of communication also we can able to do it. Third one is sometimes we have to connect their systems remotely. From our system, we have to connect their system and access their system, and we have to guide them to how to do it, or we will do it on their system only. For example, so one of our employees working in a Noida location. Okay, working in a Noida location. So, but the support team is in Hyderabad. So that person got a problem with the Outlook. How to resolve it? He is a non-technical person. He does not understand. So basic things also maybe. So what we will do? So we'll go using a remote supporting tools like TeamViewer, AnyDesk. AnyDesk is more popular. Remote desktop. Okay, accessing their entire desktop, remote desktop wise, you can use it. AnyDesk, Ultra Viewer, Team Viewer. These are the different tools are there. VNC, VNC, Real VNC, Tiger VNC, VNC tools also there. Okay, so most commonly we use AnyDesk. So we ask the user to download AnyDesk because AnyDesk no need to be installed. Just download AnyDesk from the browser. You can also try this one, guys. Okay, download AnyDesk into your system. Open the double click on the downloaded file. Then it will show you one a kind of what we say ID. We ask them to share that ID. So once they share the ID, so we connect with that ID from our system AnyDesk software. They have to provide they have to allow us authenticate our connectivity. First, they have to authenticate and give administrative permissions also. So we can able to control his system and what are the issues got it, or maybe need to be installed, or you have to it has to be required some changes of settings are required. So we'll do that one in this system and disconnected. This is what we see use of this remote supporting tools. Okay, telephone, email, or live chats, remote access tools also will use it. Okay, communication tools, Slack. In generally in organizations in supporting places, we use Slack. Jira's desktop. And another one is Microsoft Teams, which we are using right now, using Microsoft Teams. Generally, we are using that for class conducting, but in our organization, so we have meetings, daily, regularly meetings are there. What are the work is, or assigning of work, explanation of work. What is the task you have to do it? You have to do a particular task today. So how to do it? What are the things are there? So the team leader will explain to the team members. So the team members will do that work. In a service desk, you will do both things. It is like not only supporting, you also do like you have to update the remote server, or maybe you have to verify the some remote server configurations. Maybe you have to change some configuration points. So what to do and how to do it? Your team leader will explain to you. How we can able to explain nowadays? It is everything is Microsoft Teams on. Through Teams, they will explain what are the things they will explain to you. So you have to understand and they will provide a document. Follow the document, SOP document. You have to do that particular task. A change of configuration or update or upgradation or doing some backup jobs. So these are all common tasks in your day-to-day work. Okay. Update upgrade is also called as patch management. How you prioritize? We know the prioritization. Okay, that's example also you can able to see that. This is also important. The prioritization. How do you prioritize the ticket? Depends upon the issue occur, depends upon the issue, and depends upon impact of the issue. Impact on the users, impact on the business. We prioritize the ticket. Depends upon the issue, depends upon the impact on the users and impact on the business. We prioritize the ticket. Okay. If server is down, more number of users are affected. More business related, business also affected. So it is high priority. A system is not working, it's not a high priority. It is lower priority because impact on the one user, okay, less impact on your business, impact on users also lesser, and system not working, of course, it's not providing any services. It is end user device. It is okay. Storage is down. Yes, it's a very high impact on the business. So what skills required to successful IT help desk technicians? So why should I select you? Okay, why should I select you? Or how do you think if this profile is suitable for you? Okay, so why should I like this? Any questions you becomes? Okay, these things are important. One is both technical and interpersonal skills. Both are important here. Strong troubleshooting and analytical ability is required. Excellent verbal and written communication. Knowledge on your basic hardware, operating system, networking is also required. Okay. The customer-oriented mindset, what customer requirements, okay, understanding of customer, okay, providing information, understanding issues, and troubleshooting in issues. Time management and multitasking is so example, a technician who quickly identify DNS misconfiguration. So they are unable to open any google.com, facebook.com, but internet is working, but cannot able to communicate with the name-based communication. Google.com, facebook.com names, they put in a browser, they can't able to communicate. So understand there is maybe a DNS related configuration. So we ask the user to check their IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, preferred DNS server, alternative DNS servers. If DNS not configured properly, then you have to check what is their DNS server address. You have to change the DNS server. Or DNS server configuration is good. As a default configuration only, nothing the user is done. It is auto configuration. So what you do? You will add 8.8.8 to the DNS alternative DNS and test whether it is working or not. What is the disadvantages? Oh, that is much not required. How do you troubleshoot a computer unable to connect it to the internet? Okay. So some questions. Very good. That is also good question. What is Active Directory? I think we discussed Active Directory. I don't know which batch you are belongs to. Okay, exactly. Some batches I didn't discuss, but if it is discussed, please check it. What is an Active Directory? How it is important in help desk environment. Okay. This part we will going to discuss later, not right now. Okay, remember that's what is Active Directory. Remind me, then I will explain it. So what is a hardware related? How you understand it is hardware related issue or software related issue? Then how to focus on the things. What is SLA? Very important. Service level agreement, right? So it is an agreement between service provider and the customer. It is indicate it is contains what is a service, okay, what is a limitation of services. Means what kind of service we are providing, what is the support to the service providing. In that SLA also we are Specified response and resolution time also. Depends upon the priority of the issues. You will provide response and resolution. You will fix the issue based on the priorities. Escalating the issues. How you escalate the issues also there. Escalating means you are working in L1 positions. You got an issue. So some customer reported an issue. You try to resolve the issue. You follow the SOPs and try to resolve the issues, but it is not solving. It may require a higher technical expertization. Then you will escalate to the higher levels. Directly to L2 or L3, you can directly escalate it. Yeah, documentation. When you document a ticket, what are the things? Issue, what is an issue? I guess what are the steps you have taken to resolve the issues? Your resolution notes, user communication, and date and timestamp, and technician name. This is multitasking. What I'm searching, that is, I wanted. This is knowledge basis. Knowledge basis, SOPs, KDBs. What are the nothing but it's a centralized repository of solutions, FAQs, troubleshooting guide, improve both technician efficiency and user autonomy. Okay, what is autonomy? Okay. So what is this knowledge bases, SOPs or KEDBs? What are the names? So generally, common word is for all the things, common is knowledge bases. It's a guide, a troubleshooting guide. If some issues occur, or maybe certain things you have to do it, like a configuration you have to do it. But you may not know exactly how to proceed it. You know or may not know. But you should follow this knowledge basis because you should not do any mistakes while working on it. So it is for us faster work, efficient. Also, we can do it. Reduce ticket volume through self-services. Reduce consistent solution across the team. Speed up the onboarding new technicians. Preserve organization knowledge. For example, someone got a VPN connection issues. You search in the knowledge bases, you find the solution, and you provide the solution as quickly as possible. We'll try to resolve the issues. That's the main point of providing knowledge bases. Finally, we got this ticket life cycles. Ticket life cycle are a typical life cycle of help desk. The first thing is when customer reaches or any issue, by reporting an issue or requirement come to the service desk. What happened? Ticket is created. The ticket can be created by service desk analyst or ticket admin, service desk management team or L0 people or ticketing softwares. Anything can be created once it is come to the service desk. Okay, it is created. Software can be created ticket or user receive the information from the customer. Okay, so means service desk analyst. Okay, level 0 generally level 0 or any service desk analyst receive information from the customer. So they will create a ticket in the service desk office. User reports issue via email, portal or a call. So first is ticket created. Example, unable to access shared folder. Categorize it. What kind of issues? Okay, what is its priority? What kind of team going to handle this ticket? Okay, categorize and priority. What kind of ticket it is? Incident ticket or service request ticket? What is its priority? So when it has to be resolved like that. Okay, so different categorization is there. Technical categorization, incident service request categorization, priority wise categorization. So like for example, priority, medium priority, high priority, normal priority, low priority, very high priorities. Okay, this is network related issues. Categorize its network. So networking team people going to be handle that ticket. Investigation and diagnosis. So once you receive a ticket, you started investigate what is the issue, what kind of issue it is, what is the issue. Okay, we'll categorizing it. So we'll investigate what is an issue, why this issue is occur. So what are the error messages, logs related to it. Okay, so we'll try to find why this issue is occur, how to resolve an issues. Once you understand how to resolve what is why this is occur and how to resolve it, we'll try resolution and recovery. Means we try to fix an issue and make sure it is working. Once it is working, take a confirmation from the user and close the ticket. Okay, so this is a ticket life cycles. Ticket creation, categorization and priority, investigation and diagnosis, resolution and recovery, closure and feedback. But if you feel, sir, you are telling lot of lines are there, you can simple. First is ticket creation, ticket prioritization, checking the ticket and understanding an issue and find out what is the causing of this issue, how to solve the issue and resolve the issue. And finally, resolve the issues and make sure it is working. Once it is working, confirmation from the user and close the ticket. Take one any example, guys. For example, your friend asks you, unable to connect it to their Wi-Fi. Okay, unable to connect it to Wi-Fi. Earlier is able to connect, now is unable to get connected. Wi-Fi unable to connect. So that is a issue. Okay, that is an issue. Ticket is created. Next. What is the priority of ticket? Is it low priority, medium priority, high priority? It is an issue. Generally, it is medium or a high priority. P2 or P3 depends upon the use. Okay. For example, I am not able to get connected to internet. There is a team which is having a meeting, urgent meeting with the client. Their laptop is not getting a Wi-Fi. With more priority, automatically the business related, so there are higher priorities. So that's something. We're prioritizing the ticket. What is the importance of this ticket? Now we can handle, or later we can handle that. What kind of thing? It is network related issue. So then go to the network related things. Wi-Fi not connected. And also what causing it is? Maybe misconfiguration. Wi-Fi uh, configuration issue. Okay, in a laptop, Wi-Fi related configuration is wrongly configured. Or maybe Wi-Fi router password is changed. That's a new password is not updated in our system. Okay. Or maybe there is a backend cache is not allowing it to get connected. Possible. So diagnosis. So why it is? Why I'm unable to get connected? So we have to verify. And finally, what kind of solution? I go to the Wi-Fi settings, go to the Wi-Fi connecting name, click on the forget the connectivity, then again reconnect it. Forget the connection. So example, Wi-Fi network settings. It's in the Wi-Fi settings. Okay. So managed no networks means already connected networks. The names, connection names are APIs. But when I'm trying to connect it again, it's not getting connected. So what I have to do? Click on the forget. Once I forget, it is removed that related Wi-Fi connection related information removed from my system. Again, I can able to get connected. Once I connected, working good, IP address came, able to access internet, means it is full recovery. Then we close the ticket. So take an example and explain, guys. Anything. Any example, Wi-Fi connection issue, internet issue, or maybe something. So then people will understand. You understand the process as well as you know the troubleshooting also. At least you know the basic troubleshooting also. Some are very easy to explain. Some examples are very easy to explain. One thing I said, it is Wi-Fi connection. Okay. The steps you have to remember. That's it. Unable to connect to the Wi-Fi router, already connected, but now again you are unable to get connected. So many days back you are able to connect it. Again you want to connect now, you are unable to get connected. So what could be the possible reasons? Right? So what you will do, you try to click on the Wi-Fi name is showing, you click on connect, it's not getting connected. Go to Wi-Fi settings, manage networks. So check the Wi-Fi name, click on the forget. So it remove the Wi-Fi connection related information, previous information. Freshly can able to get connected. Once again, go to the Wi-Fi, select the name, put the password, click on connect, you will get connected. Still not get connected means it may be Wi-Fi router related issue is there or maybe password is wrong. Okay. Sometimes password is correct, but Wi-Fi connection related issue per password is there. So you can't do it anything, you will escalate to the higher level. If you are unable to resolve, you'll escalate it. If you are resolved, then we close the ticket. Explain with the example, it is always best. To do that one, again, practice is very, very important. Okay. So this is ticket life cycles. What are the networking commands we use? Okay. That is also a good one. Reset forget password in a secure manner. What are the common reasons for a system slowness? How do you troubleshoot it? What is OSA model? Important services. So these are the OSA model we know. So anyway, we are going to discuss that one right now. Company-wide email system suddenly went down. For the entire company, email communication is down. It is P1 ticket. So how you will resolve it? Okay, that much big is not required, but just read at least once. Okay. When accessing user system remotely. When you are accessing anything, remote access you are accessing must be encrypted. When you went beyond your normal duties to help a user. It's a behavioral questions. I think I already shared one document, right? Troubleshooting interview questions. If you miss, I will share it again. It will cover a lot of questions. Okay. So most important qualities effective IT help desk team. Strong communications, technical expertise, accountability, continuous learning, teams synergy. But a real-time scenario, responsible, main responsibility as a service desk professional. Okay. How do you prioritize multiple tickets when you all see urgent? Okay. Can I explain different first line, second line support? Some other additional questions also there. These are a total 30 plus some scenario based questions. Okay. So these are the few are the points in that's we are didn't discuss the service test time. Okay. So service desk levels. Okay. Levels L0, L0. This is started from L1, but L0 is also there. You guys are okay? Any questions, doubts? Ask any questions except when is my interview. Other than that one, any question you can ask. Technically interview question wise also you can ask. So there is a few more points in the networking that we will go into complete. Then we'll go into complete the hardware. In afternoon, we'll go into see the remaining stuff. Remaining in that one, very important, Outlook is the first important. Second one is VPN. Okay. So what were the things left in the networking is about a OSA model, networking commands, very important. And next is devices. Devices also very important. Mainly the differences. Okay, that is three things we're going to see it. Okay, what is the protocol and port number? Guys, must remember certain protocols and their port numbers also. So most common things. Plus, in that one, again, what is the difference between HTTP and HTTPS? HTTP, HTTPS, both are web communication related protocols. HTTP port number is 80, HTTPS port number is 443. HTTPS is data is encrypted. In HTTP, data is not encrypted. So HTTPS communication is secure communication. Secure communications. HTTP or SSL. HTTPS means or SSL. Okay, data is encrypted. So it is secure communication, mainly used for web mail communications. What is this? Banking related websites. Compulsory we have to use HTTPS, so then data cannot be leaked outside. Okay, HTTP and HTTPS difference. Other protocol, remote access related protocols. Remote desktop related RDP protocol 3389 port number. SSH and Telnet are generally CLI based, command line interface, remote access. We can access entire remote system from our system and we can manage it. That is SSH and Telnet we are using. SSH is encrypted based, Telnet is no encryption. Port number 22 for SSH, Telnet is 23. FTP, port number 2021, used for uploading, downloading files from the remote system, remote server, FTP server. Mail communication, three protocols, SMTP, POP3, IMAP, very important, SMTP, POP3, IMAP. Mail communication protocol. SMTP for sending mails, POP3 or IMAP, we use it for retrieving mails. Port number 25, POP3 110, IMAP 143. DHCP, DNS protocol. Your system do not have an IP address. You should get an IP address from DHCP server. So your system send a DHCP request to the DHCP server. From DHCP server, you got a reply with the IP address. Okay. So you're configured with the IP address. So you want to get IP address from the DHCP server. Okay. So we use DHCP protocol to assign or configure IP address to the client devices. This IP protocol is useful. Port number 6768. DNS protocol. You're accessing google.com, facebook.com, youtube.com. But you always communicate all communications by IP address only. But we don't know google.com, facebook.com, youtube.com IP address. So I want to get their IP address from DNS server. So my system send a DNS request to DNS server to get the IP address of google.com or facebook.com or youtube.com. Once I got an IP address, I will communicate with the devices with the IP address only. That's a DNS. Okay. NTP, Network Time Protocol, port number 123. DHCP, DNS differences. That's another important question. What is the difference between DHCP and DNS? Guys, your system need an IP address. Communication, two addresses. To address, from address. From address is your system IP system. To address is you should know the destination. Source and destination devices need an IP address, right? Your system need an IP address. How you will get IP address? Either you configure manually or you should get automatically from DHCP. To get IP address from DHCP server, we use DHCP protocol. Okay. So your system need an IP, your mobile phone need an IP, your TV, smart TV need an IP. From where we are getting? From DHCP server. So I need a phone number, so I got a from mobile phone company, right? Like that. So you need a IP address, you got it from DHCP server. Now you want a destination IP. If you know the destination IP, you can communicate. You have a source IP and you should know the destination IP, then you can able to communicate. But you are communicating to google.com, youtube.com, facebook.com. You don't know their IP address. You know their name, but you don't know their IP address. So how you will get it? You will ask DNS server. For your system, ask DNS server. What is an IP address of google.com? What is the IP address of youtube.com? Then you will get the response from DNS server. Okay, IP address of google.com, IP address of youtube.com, like that. Okay, that is DNS difference. To get source IP, to get IP address to your system, we'll get it from DHCP. To know the destination device IP address, you'll ask DNS server. That is a difference, DHCP, DNS difference. Most common question, guys. Okay. NTP, Network Time Protocol, to synchronize the time based on your time zone. It synchronizes the time from the time server to balance the time between the devices. Kerberos LDAP authentication protocol, like that. At least a list, few you can easily remember. HTTP, HTTPS difference is very important. DHCP, DNS difference is very important. And other, at least few protocols and their port numbers. And mail communication use protocols are also very important. Next, what is OSA model? OSA model is a networking model, open system, interconnect. It contains 7 layers. It's a reference model. So by understanding of OSI, we can able to understand the network. Any kind of model network we can understand. We can troubleshoot and maintain the network also. Okay, for maintenance and troubleshooting network issues, OSA model is useful. What are the OSA model layers? What are the layers? Application, presentation, session, transport, network, data link, and physical layer. Totally 7 layers. Application, presentation, session, transport, network, data link, and physical layer. Okay. The layer 1 is physical layer, layer 2 is data link layer, layer 3 is network layer, layer 4 is transport layer, layer 5 is session layer, layer 6 is presentation layer, layer 7 is application layer. Application layer provide user interface, explanation of individual layers. Any random layer they can ask. So one by one, simple way, to 1 or 2 lines. Application layer provide an application interface, user interface. Okay. Process the total, your request will be processed by application layer. Example of application is your web browser. Through web browser, you're accessing website. Without a web browser, you can't access a website. Okay. Outlook is a mail client application. Through Outlook, you can able to send and receive mail. Example, your Gmail app in your mobile phone. Gmail app is also your application. Your WhatsApp is an application. With the help of application only, you are able to communicate, right? The application layer is all about how to present your data in your system, how to communicate through application only, you are communicating. Okay. And protocol and port number. Here we have to, at the application layer only, you have to specify what kind of communication, what protocol, what is their port number, you have to specify. Okay, application layer is about providing user interfaces, user interaction. Okay, provide an interface to communicate to the remote system in an interface. Okay, example, web browser for accessing website. Gmail app or a Outlook application for mail communication purpose. Putty application for remote access communication. You can tell all this. Your WhatsApp for a messaging, sending and receiving messaging. Our application. 1 second. Yes. Okay. So that is presentation layer is quite easy. Okay. Only three things. Encoding, decoding, compress, decompress, encrypt, decrypt. Okay. Convert the data into ASCII format, compressing the data and encrypt the data. Data is encrypted format so that other people cannot tamper your data. Session layer. Creating a session when you are establish the connectivity, establishing or sending request, it create a session. Session is created, maintained, and terminated. Okay, multiple sessions will be maintained. Okay, each session, like I've opened a youtube.com. I've opened YouTube, then YouTube session, this particular browser, in the browser tab, YouTube, okay, that session will be created. And till the page is completely loaded, that session will be maintained. Once loaded, transaction completed, then session will be closed. Okay, that is a session. Create a session, maintain the session, terminate the session. Simple. Like in explanation earlier, I don't want to go that much deep explanation and all, not required. So give a direct answer. Transport layer is a bigger one. So transport layer, chop the data into small pieces. The process we call it as segmenting. It's segmenting the data and number and sequencing on the segmented data and attach UDP and TCP source and destination port numbers to this segmented data. What happened? TCP UDP multiplexing. What is TCP UDP multiplexing? To the segmented data, it attach source and destination TCP and UDP port numbers on it. Okay, and segment number and windowing number of packets you are sending at this particular time. That information also added to the as a TCP header to our segmented data. So total we call it as segment from transport layer. What is the PDU? Segment. From transport layer, PDU is segment. Okay, that segment is sent to the network layer. Okay, so here is another very important question. Difference between TCP and UDP. Transmission Control Protocol, User Datagram Protocol. Transmission Control Protocol, User Datagram Protocol. Some protocols are TCP type protocols, some are UDP type protocols. Okay. TCP type protocols, TCP protocol. For example, you take STTP, SMTP, FTP, a TCP type protocol. How they will communicate when you are sending from source to destination, it check the destination is available or not. Means it is connection oriented. Check the connectivity between source and destination. And it send a data to the destination. One packet is sent to the destination. Destination give an acknowledgement. Destination give a reply with an acknowledgement. Acknowledgement reply, we got it. The source understand destination is received. If source not received an acknowledgement, so source think destination is not received a packet, so source will resend that packet again. See it is source not received acknowledgement for this packet. The source is thinking that destination is not received. So then source again will send the packet. Okay, that's why it is reliable, connection oriented, acknowledgement base. We are using acknowledgement to know the destination is received packet or not. User datagram protocol, no acknowledgement, connectionless. We don't know destination receiving or not, available or not also. It's non-reliable. Automatically, it's a non-reliable. Source send data to destination. If and source don't know destination is received or not. Whether destination received or not received, source will send the packet. So that is UDP based protocol. Example DHCP, TFTP like that. Okay. So this is about your transport layer, network layer. In transport layer, PD is segment. To this segment, we are attaching source IP address, destination IP address, and routing path information. We are adding to the segment. Then we got a packet. This packet sent to the data link layer. In data link layer, there is a MAC layer. Media access control, we already discussed. The MAC address is also called as physical address, which is built inside your NIC, network interface card. Okay, it's a 12 hexa number. So it attach source MAC address, destination MAC address to your packet, plus a checksum data, CRC checksum data. CRC means cyclic redundancy check. Cyclic redundancy check. So source MAC address, destination MAC address plus packet and CRC checksum data. Totally we call it as a frame. What is the use of checksum data? At destination, the packet is verified. With the help of this checksum data packet, it verifies. Data is good or corrupted. Data is good, accept the packet. Data is not good, drop the packet. So error checking, where we are doing data link layer. Okay. What is a PDU of? PDU of data link layer is frame. PDU of network layer is packet. Okay. From transport layer, segment. From transport layer, it is segment. Okay. The frame is sent to the physical layer. Physical layer convert this frame into bit stream. Okay. And that bit stream again convert into the signal based on the physical connector, which connector you are using. You are using Ethernet, it convert into electrical signal. If you are using Wi-Fi, it is converted into radio signal, either 2.4 gigahertz or 5 gigahertz based signal. If you are connected to fiber channel connectivity, HBA controller, HBA, then it convert the signal into light wave signal. So that is your OSI. Each part is very important. Okay, guys, OSI model. Segment, packet, frame, bit stream, signal. No replies, nothing. TCP, IP. Most of the cases OSI model only, but what we are using actually TCP IP model. So there is a possibility that is comparison between TCP and OSI model. But TCP model came from actual model is DoD, Department of Defense model. Okay, so what is that layers? 4 layers: application, transport, internet, network access. Application, transport, internet, network access. 4 layers are there. But when you compare with OSI model, TCP/IP application layer is do all the application presentation session works in the OSI model. So what are the work of application presentation session will be done by application layer in TCP/IP. Transport is transport, same as it is, same work only, transport layer. Internet network. Internet network layer, same type only. Network access, data link, and physical layer work it will do it. I told about troubleshooting networking issues. Any networking issue, commonly, guys, first we'll check the connectivity. Check the connectivity between the devices, physical connectivity, how these two devices are connected. Directly, both are connected to same switch, both are connected to same router, both are connected to different way, but commonly there is a connectivities, there are not. There is a connectivity between the devices, directly or indirectly connected. But same network connectivity or different network connectivity, also check it. Connected or not, same network, same segmented connectivity, same switch connection or same router connection is there or not. Same IP address. Check the IP address of both the systems. Make sure if they are in the same physically, logically same network means their IP address also must be in the same logical address. Check the IP address. Both are in the different locations, different networks wise connected. So make sure they need to be get connected and their IP address as per their network correctly configured or not. So check the IP address. Next. Depends upon your error messages, we can understand what is the issue. For example, you are getting um, um, unsecure, unsafe website. It is TLS or SSL, version differences, or maybe date and time differences, or maybe the server side improper SSL configuration also possible. Or client side date and time misconfiguration or SSL TLS versions are different. Okay. Page not found. 404 page not found means that specific URL page is not available in the remote server. That's what you got page not found error. Like that. So you can understand. You're downloading a package. So you download something 1 GB. But you're downloading through your regular browser, like a Chrome browser, you're downloading. Any interruption occurs, your download will be stopped. Again, you have to download it from starting because any network interruptions disconnect your session. Session is gone. Again, you have to do it from the start. Or while you're doing any transactions, you are paying amount. So like a UPI payment or any banking payment, Amazon, Flipkart, through that one also you are doing payments, right? While payment is going on, the session should not be interrupted. Otherwise, what happen? Session will be disconnected. Then transaction is successful. Transaction failures can be possible. So you have to make sure that stable connectivity is required. Second one is for downloading any data, you must use free download manager or internet download managers. Okay. So compared to Wi-Fi, it's a 3G, 4G network, 4G, 5G networks are more stable. And you have to complete entire transaction in the same session only. Okay. You have firewalls. So generally, you are able to communicate. You are unable to communicate to remote system. So you have to check the connectivity using ping command. Once you check the connectivity ping command, the remote server is responding. But remote server service is not responding. Maybe there is a firewall issues. Maybe firewall related issues, antivirus firewall or built-in firewall, or maybe regular firewall is not allow you to access. There is another possibility. So these are the different things in the network related issue. Any network related issue, first check the connectivity, check the IP address, make sure both are connected and communicated or not. Okay, check their firewalls. Any firewall blocking your connectivity request. The session timeouts, session connectivities, check their stable connectivity and session related timeouts also verified. For example, you open banking website. In 3 minutes, it will be session automatically disconnected. Check with the session timeouts also. Okay. Sometimes you have to remove entire your history and browser history to get a proper session connectivity, because previous sessions are saved in your browser. You are unable to get connected again with the previous sessions timed out. So remove entire browser history and cache everything, then try to connect it again. So the new session will be created. Otherwise, to use old session and you are unable to get connected. Okay, security connection related issues, HTTPS, unsafe web browsing, or maybe SSL connection error not found because of either SSL version differences, SSL certificate, date and time difference, or it can be expired. Okay, possibility is there. Okay, 404 error. What is 404 error? Also search it. Already I told, just search. Because you are not speaking and keep on telling. So two more things to go, guys. Actually, three are there. Wi-Fi router is also there. Okay. Yesterday we checked the IP address. What is IP config? Is to check the IP address. You can get IP address, subnet mask, default gateway. One more, IP config space /r to check the IP address with more details. You can get IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, MAC address, physical address, DHCP server address, DNS server address also you can able to get it. Okay. IP config release to flush or remove automatically or dynamically configured IP address. Renew to get a new IP address from DHCP server again. Earlier, you didn't get proper IP address from your DHCP server, so you can remove it for using IP config release. Now you want to get it properly from your DHCP server, you can try using IP config renew. In one or two interviews, they ask what is the flush DNS process. IP config space slash display DNS. What is display DNS? So in a DNS, why we use a DNS? To know the IP address of google.com, facebook.com, youtube.com. Use DNS protocol and ask a DNS server to get their IP address, right? So once your system learn the IP address of google.com, learn the IP address of facebook.com, learn the IP address of youtube.com, system stores that information in your browser cache. The cache only it will stores. So what happened next time it is required to communicate, it take it from the cache. Instead of asking DNS server, it take that information from the cache only. Okay. But sometimes these caches are become more and we are unable to get connected again the system because cache is giving an IP, that remote system IP is changed, are not connected with your cache IP address. So there is a problem occurs sometimes. What we will do it, we will clear the cache. How to clear this cache? IP config space slash flush DNS will remove all the DNS cache resolving information. Another command, ping. Ping is used to check the connectivity between the devices. You have two devices, you ping to the remote device using ping command. Ping is a command. And ping destination device, name or IP address. Okay. Okay, sorry. Ping to the destination IP. So then we can understand whether from source to destination is getting connected or not. Both are connected or not. Both are able to communicate or not using ping. Ping used to test the connectivity between the devices. Ping will tell you, are you able to communicate to the destination device or not? Ping to the destination device IP address. You can also use ping google.com. Knowing that you are able to connect google.com means internet is working. Internet is working. Ping use the protocol is ICMP protocol. Ping send echo request, then it will receive echo response from the destination. That's why when you are pinging to the destination, from the destination IP, you are getting reply. Reply from destination, meaning is you are from source to destination, communication is there. If you got a reply from destination, means from source to destination, communication is there. Okay, that is a ping command. Next is trace RT. Trace RT command will tell you how you reach the destination. Ping will tell you can you reach the destination or not. Trace RT will tell you how you reach the destination. How can you reach the destination? See, it is from my system to my system to destination, how it is reached. From my system to my default gateway, then there is a ISP from my system to my modem, my gateway to my ISP. So I reach ISP. Again, ISP to some other router. Finally, I reach the destination. So this is our trace RT. Trace RT will tell you which path you reach the destination. There is a trace RT. Okay. So these are the main important commands. What are there? ipconfig space slash all, ipconfig space slash renew, release and renew, display DNS, flush DNS, ping, trace RT. Of course, these are also important commands. We see that on that. Okay. At least to list, you must know this one. What is this ping command? Ping command is tell you can you reach the destination or not. How it will tell? You got reply from destination IP. It means from your source system to destination communication is good. If you got a destination host not reachable, you ping to the destination device, but it is showing destination host not reachable. You got a reply from your source IP address, your source system IP, and it is showing destination host not reachable. Meaning is the destination device is down, or maybe you enter wrong IP, or destination device is disconnected. Destination device is disconnected if you got a destination host not reachable. Request timed out. What is request timed out? Again, in remote system is down or disconnected. Okay, remote system is down or disconnected, or you enter a wrong IP. Plus, maybe at a destination, the firewall block your ICMP request. Firewall at a destination not allow your ping request. ICMP protocol not allow a destination. Or maybe you're given a wrong IP, or maybe that path to reach the destination is not available. Okay, there is no path to reach this destination, not available. Either it is very far from your source network, or maybe unable to reach the destination. Okay, this is the ping reply. Based on that, we can able to understand. What is continuous ping? So when you troubleshooting or when network is unstable, okay, that time what you will do, you ping to the destination with -t option. It is continuous ping request will be sent to the destination and continuous responses will receive it. So based on that, we can understand which troubleshooting, which one you have done. Like you try connecting, disconnecting, changing of IP address, or maybe a firewall setting, you change the destination. So which part it is actually working? It's responding for troubleshooting purpose. We use it also for monitoring. make sure how the packet drops are there, how frequently it is disconnecting, how frequently it is connecting, like that. Continuous continuity of connectivity you can understand. Hmm. Networking, last one is Wi-Fi configuration. I'm not doing that one right now. Okay. So yeah, oh, yeah, a few more, two more points. That's I will explain and not explain, just will tell. In networking devices, guys, switch and router differences. Switch, router, modem differences. Okay. Switch and hub. Hub and switches both are networking devices only. Hub and switch both are used for LAN communication. Hub used for small network, switch used for both small and large networks. Both are for LAN communication only. Hub not understand MAC address or IP address, but switch learn the MAC address of connected devices and create a MAC address table. Switch use a MAC address table to unicast the packets. Switch broadcast the packets to all the devices as well as unicast the packets to destination. Hub broadcast the packets to the all the devices. Okay. Hub broadcast packets to every device in the network, but switch unicast the packets to their devices. Okay. With the help of MAC address table. Hub is comes under layer 1 device. Switch is comes under layer 2 device in the OSA model. Okay. Hub and switches both are for LAN communication only. Router. Router make a communication between different networks. Switch make a communication within the network only, within the same logical physical network only. But router will help you to communicate between different logical networks. So router works with the IP address. It is inter-networking device, means it connect to or more networks. Router used for both LAN and WAN communication. Switch used only for LAN communication. Switch is layer 2 device, router is layer 3 device. Okay. Router will tell you best path to reach the destination using routing tables. Using routing tables. These routing tables can be created manually, that is called static routing, or it can be created automatically with the help of dynamic routing protocols. Modem. Modem is help you to connect it to internet. Modem is help you to connect it to internet. So modem is connected to your ISP. Modem is connected to ISP using telephone cable or fiber optical cable. Through that, it is connected to ISP. So more ISP will verify your connectivity, your username, password, or your authentication. Then, based on your subscription plan, it will allow you to connect it to internet, access the internet-based resources. So your internet reach up to your modem. Okay, so modem uses to connect internet via ISP, Internet Service Provider. Modem is connected to ISP. Through ISP, we are getting internet. Okay. And of course, we have different devices, like a router is connect between different networks, which is, and hub is to create a LAN. Wireless access point used to create WLAN to connect by connecting wireless devices. But nowadays, we are having Wi-Fi router, which contains the modem to connect your ISP. It acts as a router between the two different networks. Wireless access point, so Wi-Fi router connects wireless devices. It has a LAN ports, so then we can connect a wide type of devices also. And Wi-Fi router also act like a default gate to communicate outside of a network. You have to go through Wi-Fi router only. We are getting IP address from DHCP server. Okay, that DHCP server, nothing but in your home Wi-Fi router only. It also act like a local DNS server to resolve your name to IP address. You have a name, but you want their IP address. You want google.com IP address. You ask DNS server. Okay. So compulsory check the devices and their differences. No one is speaking. I'm keep on speaking. Just take your 10 minutes of break, guys. We'll go to the some hardware related. important points, then hardware related troubleshooting also. Afternoon also we have a session.